Internet, good morning. My name is Magnitude, and welcome. I don't know why there's a high-pitched fucking voice like that. Welcome to more Dragon Ball Legends, DB Legends, the mobile game with Dragon Ball Z characters that I happen to love. A lot of people, I say there's every single video, right? A lot of people are a big fan of Dokkan and don't like this game because it's not as passive, right? Well, the PvP obviously is, and you can't have passive PvP. It doesn't make any fucking sense. You gotta actually pay attention to your phone once in a while to play PvP, but they actually do have a an auto battle feature now. So if you don't want to spend time doing the story missions and the story stuff like that, you can just hit the autoplay button and it'll do it for you. You can watch it. Granted, it's not the smartest thing in the world because AI is really hard to program. People always get mad at, why is my AI? This is so fucking dumb AI. You what? How about you program one yourself? All right, go ahead, program a game yourself. Make smarter AI. If your big complaint is how dumb the AI is, just make smarter AI. Do it yourself, right? It's really difficult. You have to have a shitload of, essentially, on a very basic scale, it's a shitload of if-then statements. It's a shitload of if something this happens, do this. So I switched into Super Trunks there, just to get a sweet little, if he's going to go ahead and hit me with the Rising Rush, he might as well take out my weakest guy, but I ended up blocking anyway, so that's some pretty cool stuff. So let's talk about the team that I'm using. This is a green, yellow team. Honestly, it is not nearly as optimal as it can be. That's just because I didn't really have the units to really support that optimization. So, but I kind of did the best that I could with this team, and we'll talk about it right now. So it's a green yellow team, which means it's 2 greens and 1 yellow. That should go without saying, right? That should be implied. We got Sparking Gohan, Sparking Goku, and Sparking Super Saiyan Trunks. Now the reason why I have the bench that I have, as you can see, the reason why it's not nearly as optimized is because the top two units on the bench there, the Goku and the Trunks on the bench, they only give support to yellow units, right? So only Gohan's getting support. And then with Pan, she's getting 18% to Hybrid Saiyans health restoration, which is just the Gohan and the Trunks. So there's not a lot from the Goku there that I'm using. There's not a lot from the Goku that's actually on the team. But the reason why he's there pretty much is he has an ability where if you switch him in when you're getting damaged, you can essentially just you teleport away. You get a free miss. So he's there for some nice damage. He does boost green units as well, so he's going to help boost Trunks a little bit. But he's there mostly to just kind of, if the opponent's got a Rising Rush coming in, and I can sense it, I can just switch him in the first time. And he's got this special here, which is almost unblockable. The whole point of it is to be nearly unblockable. It still can be blocked and dodged, but it's not happening very often for what it's worth. So that's pretty much why Goku's here, also to round out the team, and because, honestly, I could probably go yellow, green, but the reason why you go green, yellow is because the 2 greens, their weakness is a purple unit, and you want to try to circumvent that the weakness of greens with the purple unit. So if I want yellow, green, the weakness of the yellows is the red, and the green obviously can't beat the red. So this game, this match here actually is really good, and I have a little mental goof. You'll see it as it goes on. But so the reason why I have the fighters that I do really enjoy using that Trunks. He's got an ability. His main ability is it makes your strike attacks do more damage or cost more. It boosts your damage, and it also gives a percent chance for them to faint, which essentially is like a paralysis for a few seconds. So you can charge up, switch on them, and they just can't do shit for a few seconds. That's if it procs, of course. But so I want that Bardock so bad. The Bardock that I'm going against right now, that green Bardock, he's got an ability where he can just see right there. You see how I teleport in and I dodge the hit. A lot of times, and there he is. He uses his ability to keep me trapped. So now he's got me trapped against a unit that he's good against my 17 with. So that was the first mental lapse. So the first mental lapse I had was using, knowing that he had a trapper like Bardock, and then see he teleport away from my Rising Rush, which is fucking terrible. But I wasted my Goku's teleportation on, I could have used it on a Rising Rush here to teleport away from Rising Rush, but I did not do that. So that was the first mental hiccup that I made. And there's one more. I do, in fact, not dodge that one, which is really unfortunate. So there goes Goku. He goes down, but not the end of the world because, he's still got 3 things at pretty much max. So we really need, Gohan to come through. We really need to turn this shit around. And so he's got, my main focus right now is to try to get rid of try to get his Goku in, or sorry, to get his Android 17 in and take that thing out, because I definitely think that Trunks can do a lot of damage, but as long as that 17 is there, he's just going to be able to neutralize me, and he's going to have that ability. He's got the, where he can neutralize hits and stuff as well, so he is really in a good position here, so I need to get a lot of damage off on a lot of things, and then hopefully Trunks can come in towards the end. Even if I can get another Rising Rush off, if I can hit one, that'd be great. But he's, you know, he's dodging. He's doing a great job right now of dodging me and dodging. And now, so I bring Trunks in there because I want Trunks to figure, you know what, Trunks is probably gonna die. And this is what I was trying to avoid pretty much. So he's got Android 17, and I've got Trunks, and I have like one thing at half and one thing at like 4%, and he's got, at this point, almost 2 max, and then he's got 3 guys left here, so I'm way behind the 8 ball, so I got to be really smart about what I'm doing here. So this, I was able to get if I wasn't able to get the block off there, then that would have been really unfortunate. But he does go into Bardock. I use block in place of like dodge, I guess. It's just, I don't know, it's just embedded in my skull. So I now have an option for another Rising Rush. All I gotta do is pretty much get him to dodge or hit one move, and now I do get him to use his dodge on a not Rising Rush, so I'm going to fire for Rising Rush here, and I believe right here is where you're going to see, maybe you're not going to see it, I don't know. But either way, I hit, that was a huge, crucial one, so I end up hitting that Rising Rush. He does die, and now we've almost brought it all the way back. And all we really got to do is just make sure just do as much damage as I can with Gohan. Make sure Gohan stays alive. Do as much damage as possible, because Gohan is good against the 17. And here he goes for Rising Rush, and be able to switch in Trunks at the last second. So he essentially wasted that Rising Rush. And due to that, I'm able to get Gohan in later. I'm able to go. I see that I accidentally pulled down my notification screen during that Rising Rush. So, but I don't think you saw it there. So that's good stuff on the Samsung video recorder. Great stuff. So I'm able to get Gohan in, and I'm able to pretty much dodge his last hit there. Then I'm finishing him off with Gohan. So I was able to win that one. I did not think I was going to win that one at all. Going into it, that was really touch and go. But so now we're going up against the team that you've seen me before. It's the Cell, Android 17, and Android 18 squad. Which is helpful because a lot of times people see, you know, the 2 color teams that I have there. They know what to bring, right? So like I've gone up against teams that are just like purple red, or like purple red, which is really not good against me. But yeah, I've seen that before because they know that that's pretty much what I'm going to bring. So and again, the team also isn't as optimized HP wise or you know, really boost wise, because I didn't have, you know, a lot of accompanying units, and these games are. You know, these games are, I'm using this team because you get the boost from the Gohan unit, but also because I did want to use this Trunks that I got, and I did want to use the Gohan, so I kind of fastened together pretty much as good a team as I could with those. But it is, so I think down the road I want to use another variant of this team, but it'll be a little different because I'll have a little more optimization. I'm not going to have, you know, like that Sparking Goku only helps yellow units, so it only helps Gohan, which does make Gohan pretty much the real, you know, damage dealer of the squad, but it is unfortunate when you go against like a red unit and then Gohan's trying his very, very best. But what was I gonna say? I forget. But oh yeah, so I did want to try to maybe down the line get some more hybrid Saiyan. I got actually I just pulled one of these Sparking. He's also a yellow unit, which kind of sucks. But it's Sparking one of the young Trunks, which does help hybrid Saiyans out. So I might swap out. I might go. I don't know, I might swap out the Goku. It's tough because I want to go green, yellow because of the protection that it provides against the protection they provide against themselves, but also like at the same time, it's, you know, for optimization. Like if I'm going yellow, green, like I'd rather go something like yellow, blue. You know, just the blue to take on the red units that they could possibly bring. But like I said, it's a work in progress. I got a team right now actually that I'm going to be showcasing shortly that I'm a big fan of. It's pretty much females with Master Roshi, because Master Roshi gets a shitload of boosts if you have just one female, and he hits like a truck. And there's actually now a good number of units that not only give females boosts, female units boosts, but there's also now the female equipments. And Pan's still pretty good. She's great at support. She can lower, you know, key restoration, which is nice to know, which is nice to have, especially like in a pinch if you need to lower, especially if you can get like where they get like a faint or paralysis, and now they also can restore key. It's very helpful. And she's, you know, sparking blue unit, so she does have that blue to protect against a lot of the big-time red units. Like Cell is a giant powerhouse. And I guess it came out with Gohan, sure, but I don't have that Gohan, so I'm trying to get it, the new purple Gohan. But I do like this team. I definitely think it can be better, and it will be better. I will be using other variations of this team. But I want to hear your guys' thoughts on what you guys think about this team, about teams you'd like to see me use. Pretty much give me like 2 units you want me to base a team around, and then I can hopefully accommodate with a third. I don't want you to give me 3 units to base a team around, because then all I'm doing is making a bench, and that's no fun, right? You know what? Fuck it, give me 1 unit to base a team around, and I'll see if I have the units to do it. There's still some units I don't have, obviously, so I'll do what I can. But this has been another video of Dragon Ball Legends. Hope you guys liked the video. Rate, comment, subscribe for more, and I'll see y'all next time. Good night.